Thank you, Matt.
Scoia'Tael.
Ooh. Master player.
My
Nice.
folk have suffered much.
Proud of the fact that they're a master player. I like that. Look at that pride. Hopefully they're playing the same deck. We can see the mirror matchup. Obviously want to drop a first light. Don't want to draw the third one. Drop one of these, because two of them aren't any good. And perfect. You might say to yourself, Ciaran, why did you not drop the Elven War Dancers for free stats? It's because I want to draw them. I want them. They're very good cards. Very, very good cards. So, our first two turns are effectively guaranteed. Blue Mountain Commandos, I like to play them in the back row for no other reason than their name says mountain, and when I think mountains, I think of siege row. It's a dumb reason, but it works. Opponent wins the coin flip.
Death awaits us all.
Then, next play is going to be the
Ciaran.
Whoa. Really? Turn 1, Dolbloth on a Protector. Interesting.
Riot!
And we're really hoping this War Dancer doesn't go in the back row. Okay. Yep. Yep.
Look what the werecat dragged in.
I mean, we were hoping. Didn't happen, but we were hoping. Right? So, I think the play here is Saskia into the Elven War Dancer and one of the Rhyhead Vanguards. Sadly, it doesn't buff both of them. It doesn't buff twice, I should say. But it's going to pull Roach from the deck, which is very valuable. Which went into the worst row possible every time. So we hit the War Dancer. We hit the Vanguard. It's going to buff the board.
Watch and learn.
Again, worst row possible. We're on a roll today, folks. Holy cow. And I think the play here is to get the Elven War Dancer and a second Vanguard. As dumb as that may sound. I want that and that. So long as these elves don't die, though, I think that's the important bit. We're going to start first lighting this board pretty hard. Probably, yeah, we're going to first light. We're going to use this first light twice here to get the last two Vanguards out of the deck. Since we've drawn all of our War Dancers, 1, 2, 3, we've drawn the Blue Mountain Commandos, and we have all three Rhyhead Officers. The only two bronze cards left in the deck are these two Vanguards.
Your best!
Every time, right? So we're going to play that. We're going to play the Rally. Pull the Vanguard.
Death to humans!
Buff everything to keep it alive. Just kidding. They all die. Oh, never mind. The buff effect didn't go off before. Interesting. Visual effect. Interesting. But either way, they're alive. That's what matters. Because otherwise, you know, if they were dead, can't really do any. Can't buff dead cards. Interestingly enough, the remaining, once we play this, the remaining 7 cards in the deck are all silvers and golds. Which is both good and bad. You might say, well, Ciaran, why didn't you play the Rhyhead Officer, mulligan this unit, and draw the card? Well, there are 2 really bad pulls here. Oh. Okay. 1 card down. Alright. Every card here is good. Alright. I do not want to mulligan this unit, by the way. I want to mulligan the first light. And I hopefully never see it again. Now, my question to myself, because obviously can't really have a great conversation with you. I mean, I can, but, you know, it's not the same. Is, do I want to play Avalac here? And the real question as to why I want to play Avalac, there is no setup here. So my thought process is, does my opponent have a natural 8-point card that's stronger? And the answer in my head is no.
Appearances can be deceiving.
I don't think they do. Now the idea on this specific round is to mulligan away the Vryhead Vanguard and pull it out with the first light. Now remember that I have 2 of them remaining in the deck, so this is actually a pretty sketchy play when you think about it, because if I pull the one, then I have to use both of these to mulligan that, and Francesca is going to guarantee mulligan my Elven War Dancer, but, I mean, it was a pretty safe play overall. I effectively draw every card every time with this deck, so... Also, this lessens the... Wow, really? That's your play. How strange. Now, the most worrisome event here is that one of these 4 cards is the last Vryhead Vanguard, which I don't particularly want to draw. It's not a bad draw per se, it's just I'd prefer not to. But in life we take risks, so let's go for it.
Watch and learn.
I like playing for the first 2 rounds, I really do. Hitting Yorvith is amazing. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's only +2, but it's still naturally, it's a 14-point card, so I'm very okay with that.
Everything all right?
Alright, this is a pretty slow start. Like, incredibly slow. I almost want to pass. But, we're playing it out. We're playing it out. Oot and a boot. Oh, now it's a way stronger play. Thank you for that. We'll play it on the left because he's cool looking. Now, you might say to yourself, Ciaran, why did you do that? You have Igni in your hand. You need that board to get across 25 points. Well, I'm playing this entire hand out. As much as it might not look like it, I'm playing the entire hand out. Now, on the off chance that this is Morin, I actually cannot play the Vryhead Officer, which is what I wanted to do. If it's True Reveal, of course I can. If it's Morin, I cannot. And the question is, do I want to take that risk? The answer every time is no. So we're going to play Sarah. And Sarah's creepy, so we're going to play her in the front row. Hopefully she gets...
You wanted to go.
There it is. There's the Morin.
They'll not leave here alive.
And we're going to mulligan away the Scourge, as crazy as that sounds. Because we're going to draw this every time. Now the question is, do I want to play Elias this round? And I think the answer is no. Alright, is that what I thought it was? Did somebody catch that? Was that Nature's Gift, or was that Quensign? Because Quensign makes sense, because... Nope, that's Nature's Gift. What are you doing? That was 7, and that was 4. So that was -4, that was -2. That was a 6-point Marigold's Hailstorm. Why is my opponent slow playing me? I swear this deck is not as crazy as it looks.
Vryhead!
Come on. Okay, got the Scorch back. Sweet. It's pretty useless now, obviously. But I'm also...
Your breath will avenge us, Ciaran!
Your tricks will not save you, Dwarf.
I'm also 33. Wow. Let's do some math here. I'm also 26 points ahead. Right? 6 puts it up to 20, 22, and then, yeah, I'm 26 points ahead. How are you winning this, sir?
My folk have suffered much.
Okay. Now, you're certainly not winning it by putting all the cards in the same row. Let me tell you. So how many? I've played Sarah. I've played Aileron. I've played Roach. I have Scorch, and I have Elias. So I have Ciaran, and I have... There's Scoia'Tael. All my golds are gone. It's literally Ciaran and nothing else. Am I all in if I play this card? I might just be all in if I play this, right? Oh no, I'm not, because I can draw the card next turn. No, I'm not out. But this is what you call efficiency, right?
Your tricks will not save
I
you,
literally have
Dwarf.
one card. How crazy is that?
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
What? Weaken a unit by half of its base power. That's awful against my deck. All of my units are boosted. They're all boosted monkeys. So the question here is, and as much as I don't like this... Wait, Scorch gets value here, because this is... Yep, I'm playing it. We're burning your unit. Thank goodness. Thank you for playing that. We're hoping for one more unit in this row. And then we burn Francesca and Morin. But otherwise, this is going really well. Hello?
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
Okay. I mean, that's one gold card. Okay. So, my question to myself here is Ciaran worth it? And here's the thought process, is I'm going to draw this next turn no matter what. Alright, it's going to be a 14-point card if I do it that way. If I play Ciaran, if I pull him up to this row, that gives me a 16-point play on top of the fact that Ciaran is 9 stats. So it's 7 plus 12 plus 16 at that point. 7 plus 12 plus... I mean... I don't like it.
We do what must be done.
But I feel like I'm getting sandbagged right now. Do you feel the same way? I feel like I'm getting sandbagged. I feel like my opponent has a winner and they're just refusing to play it.
The storm is coming.
Like,
let's enjoy the weather while we
makes
still
me
can.
nervous. Or they don't have anything.
An ill wind blows.
This is a master player? I kind of... Like, don't... I feel like that comes off as me being pretentious.
Humans are not to be trusted.
Yeah, that was not the right play. I did that entirely on purpose. You're 40 points behind. I mean, this hurts. It's not good enough, though. Okay, 22 points behind. I don't think you have it. Commander's Horn? That's not enough.
Your vet will avenge us, Ciaran!
Sorry, dude. Good game.
Bravo! Well done!
And then I top deck a 14-point silver that I get last say on, so my opponent can't interact with it. So, well, one more win, and then we get to, there it is, rank 11.